an eyebrow tutorial. So on one eye I'm just gonna do like one with a brow pencil for more of like beginners, because I felt like brow pencil is kind of more easier when you're just starting out doing your brows. And then on the other side I'm gonna use a brow gel, and of course they're not gonna look alike because they're two different products, but that's what I'm gonna do. Hope it helps everyone out. So I am going to start with using my Real Technique setting powder brush. I do bake my eyebrows a little bit just because I feel like it makes the product stay a little bit longer. So I'm just using my brush, and I have some powder put out. It's Makeup Revolution, the luxury baking powder in banana. So I just have a little bit on my brush. I just put a little bit on my brows here, and then this, and you just like wipe any excess away. You don't need to like bake it for a whole bunch of time. You're done with that. And I'm gonna be using my Colourpop Brow Boss in the color Soft Black. You can get this online for Colourpop or at like any Ulta store. So I'm just gonna outline my lower brow here. It's a little bit like nerve-wracking when you first start. You feel like you need to have like super precision lines. You don't really need to, you can clean it up. And then you just so if you did this look and you wanted to make it a little bit more defined, but you have a hard time using like the little angle brush with the pomade, you can just outline it with a brow pencil first and then go right in with some pomade. So I'm gonna make this one like a little bit more defined. If I wanted to do a more everyday look, I would just do my brows like this with a brow pencil. So I'm gonna go in with the Milani brow pomade in the color dark brown. It's called Stay Put Brow Color. So this is in the color 5. This is how it comes, this little thing, and then you get like a little brow angled brush with the spoolie attached to it. So okay, so right here you're gonna go in with your Milani angle brush and just fill in your brow. If you don't have a pomade, you can also just use like an eyebrow powder and just fill it in just to make it a little bit more darker and defined, if that's your preference, if you want to just make it more noticeable, not light everyday look. This brow looks like that. Sorry, the chair is a little bit squeaky. So now I'm gonna move on to the next brow. I'm not gonna clean it up yet just because we can clean both of them up at the same time. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Eyebrow Gel, and it is in the color Expresso. You can find this at any Ulta. They even carry NYX at Walmart now, which is super cool. I think this is like $8. The only thing with this is it dries pretty fast, so that's why I would suggest, like, if you're just starting out, not to use it. And it is waterproof and it's long lasting, and it does its job. I'm not sure about the waterproof part because I don't just, you know, divulge myself in makeup, like put my face in water after I do my makeup. I don't trust it, no matter if they say waterproof or not. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand there. It's probably actually a lot for one brow, but whatever. And I'm gonna go in with this angled brush that I brought from Wish. It doesn't have a number. So I'm just gonna use my little spoolie from my Colourpop pencil and, you know, brush out my hairs here. And then we're just gonna start. So you just put a little bit on the tip there. You don't want to put like a whole bunch because you don't want to smear like your first line. Okay, so when you're using eyebrow gel, you're just going to leave the product that's already on your brush. When you get to the top part, you're not going to add more. So you're just going to fill it in lightly and do hair-like strokes upwards so you don't have really harsh lines there at the top part of your eyebrow. Okay, so here's my right eyebrow and the left. I don't know why this light looks horrible, but it does. So there's that. My brows are more of cousins today than sisters, but that's okay because cousins so look alike, right? So then you're just gonna get like a makeup wipe and you're gonna wipe any excess one off of this because when it dries, it does dry off. It does dry on it really hard, and you don't want that for like the next time that you want to use it. You just like pinch them together so that the next time you want to use it, your line as thin as it's gonna be, so you can get a more like precise line there. And I do have another pomade that I love. I only have 2 brows, so I can't really show you that one either, but I love the e.l.f. pomade. It's super cheap and it's a great price, like if you need it to. If you don't want to go buy the Anastasia one, then the shade Expresso, I think it's bomb.com. I am gonna go in and clean up my brows. I am going to use the Covergirl TruBlend Undercover concealer in the color Caramel. I just bought this one like I think last week at Walmart. I think it's a really good like consistency. So I'm just gonna use a little bit on this Wet n Wild eyebrow one here, and we're just concealer brush here. I'm just gonna blend out the concealer here. Kind of see like this one is very light and this one is more deepened and defined. That's why I say like on the left, this one's more of an everyday look, as opposed to this one, which is like more like glam. I feel like I'm just gonna go in a little bit more right here because I feel like it's really light. So on the left, I would go in with my Essence Lash and Brow Gel here. It's in the clear. Well, not right now because it's dirty from brow products, but so you just go in and you just set your brow with it. I kind of brush these into place like over here, but then in the front I just kind of brush them upwards. Like I said, you don't really need to on this side because the NYX eyebrow gel holds everything in place. So I'm just going in to make sure, like, you know, those eyebrows in the front are in place there. So this is like an eyebrow. This is how I do my eyebrows. It's more natural look on this side. Sorry, I can't talk apparently. And this one, like if I just wanted to be like more defined and bam, my eyebrows there kind of have like the YouTube, Instagram eyebrows, I would use this look. I hope that helped some of you ladies and how to do your makeup, your eyebrows if you struggle on that. And if you have any questions, please ask them below and please subscribe below as well. Again, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to ask. Thank you.